On a recent episode, we showed you how to put words in your mouth without actually speaking them by digitizing your voice patterns. What if you could put real words into the mouth of an avatar that looks like you, or any words into the mouth of an avatar of your choice? It's text to digital video, and it's what we're going to explore today as we introduce you to the DID DApp on the Bad AI Show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Who's bad?
The artificial intelligence train keeps moving forward with no end in sight. Joel Comm here, Travis Wright there. Greetings and welcome to the show.
Yes, you're right, man. This world, we've talked about it before, the world is changing rapidly, and that is not hyperbole. Like what's happened in March of 2023 has shifted the world into a whole nother level. In my mind, it seems like what's happened is almost Gutenberg press level of shift as we've gone from traditional media, social media, now into artificial intelligence and some of the things that can be created with this stuff. It's mind-boggling. And guys, it's still early on this stuff. That's what, like, this isn't even super technical yet, but oh my God, like some of the output that we get on these things already is just spectacular.
Some would say it's not Gutenberg, but there's your bad pun for the day. That's why it's the Bad AI Show. This is the website we're going to look at today, and the tool, it's called d-id.com. Digital people text to video, create and interact with talking avatars at the touch of a button to increase engagement and reduce costs. Now, we've actually used this on a previous episode of the show, but we didn't tell you what it was that we were using. But if you remember seeing avatars of us that were speaking in our real voices, that is exactly what we used for this. And I'm going to jump right into our video library right here and give you an example. This is a avatar that I used that was in the text that I put in was from a blog post.
I remember the first time I heard about Sophia, the robot. An artificial intelligence being, Sophia has become more and more sophisticated over time, both in terms of the software that makes her function and her physical presence.
So those are words that I wrote and that I pasted into the service here to create. I think.
Wait a second. What about that guy's ball sack eyes? Did you program?
I don't remember. I don't recall the prompts that I used.
He's got ball sack eyes.
Let's walk through the process and then we'll show off some of the creations. All right.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to use you as an example here, Trav. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this picture of you right here. And what I like about this is you're looking straight at the camera in this avatar and your mouth is closed evenly. You know, if you're working with something like we did with this one, it looks a little wonkier. Your eyes are off to the side and, you know, your lips are kind of pursed a little different.
Actually, it looks like my eyes are a little screwed up because one eye's over there and one eye's like this. I'm like, hey, I'm an avatar.
Now I can type in whatever I want here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of audio of you from a short that you created for YouTube where you were talking about Amazon. So this is the sound of the audio file.
Amazon just teased its NFT offerings via an email this past Friday.
So now what I'm going to tell it to do, Trav AI, is I'm going to click generate video just like this. And I'm going to use up 3 credits. In your trial, you get X number of credits. You can see I've got 14 left. I have not paid for the service yet. Now it's going to have this watermark down here because I'm not paying for it, but let's go ahead.
I did pay for it, but it's not too expensive. There's like multiple levels of that you can pay on this. It's not bad at all. It's like $5, I think it was.
Yeah. If we look at, while it's generating that, let's look at the pricing right here on it. So your trial is 14 days, gets you 5 minutes of video. The light version is $5.99 a month, gets you 10 minutes a month. It still has the watermark even on the basic plan. Now, if you go up to
they all have him. Look at him though. Even if you have the bigger plan, it's still an AI watermark. But if you know what you're doing, you can just place a logo over the top of that one. So suck it.
Which I may have done in a previous version that we use. I'm like, oh yeah, you're going to force your watermark on me. Force this. But you can see the different plans here and what you get access to. And so let's go back here, and it's still generating our video. Now it's done. That's it. It's taken.
Wow. We didn't even pause the video on that, folks. That's how quick it was. It was less than a minute.
So it's 33 seconds of text. Let's watch the whole thing.
Amazon just teased its NFT offerings via an email this past Friday. Soon you'll be able to trade, create, and buy these digital collectibles on Amazon, which could really explode the marketplace. However, I know some out there hate NFTs, but NFTs are not just digital collectibles. They can also be used to verify authenticity of these items, which could be huge. So is Amazon getting into NFTs the future of e-commerce? NFT commerce? Let us know in the comments.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it?
And that's actually my voice, right? So, you know, when you go in there and you're creating an artificial intelligence voice, remember, what was it, episode, I don't know, a couple episodes back when we showed about 11 labs, and, you know, you could say, hey, you can program this, you can put words in here, you can upload audio, and then it can actually generate that, the speech for you. I think there's a challenge with that, because I was playing with Gary Vaynerchuk, right? Because there's this comedian that I love that does this fake Gary V. Like, hey, you guys, hey, what's up, my man? NFTs, if you're doing NFTs, you should go to fucking garage sales, man. It's just funny. It cracks me up. So I tried to input some of that guy. It did not sound good. I tried to input some of Gary V. It didn't sound perfect. But I went through the whole thing, created a script, imported a bunch of different audios to try to get the voice. Didn't come out. And I think the problem is some famous voices they don't want you to connect with now, because I don't know if you saw a couple weeks ago where they had the famous presidents playing Minecraft. So I think that's maybe another tool like voice AI or something. And they were able to generate the voices perfectly. Could not generate the voices perfectly with 11 Labs with Gary V's voice, even though I was doing a parody. Then I tried to create a video of an illustration that I had generated from an AI avatar. It didn't like the first couple that I uploaded, Joel. It said, nope, this is a famous person. You can't use this person. So I was like, all right, well, let me find one that's more cartoony then. So I came up with this one.
Let's give a short listen to this. By the way, if your ears are sensitive, you'll know that Gary Vaynerchuk likes to curse, and so there's some F-bombs coming your way. We'll just watch a few seconds of this.
Gary V. Vaynerchuk here. My man, I want to talk with you about fucking crushing it. I have so much empathy for you right now. Are you creating fucking content? 7 pieces daily? My man, if you're not creating at least 7 pieces of content a day, do you even TikTok, bro? That's the game, my man. You got to be out there crushing it like it's the last fucking blueberry in the world, bro.
That's funny stuff.
I was just having fun. It's just experimentation of it, right? I'm like, okay, what can I do? What can't I do? How can I make this work? And so it's just a matter of being curious within the space, you know, and taking some of the creativity I have with some of the technology prowess that I've developed, and then kind of piecing it together to see if I can create something that's funny and interesting that people like. And here are some cool tools. We're going to share these with you along the way. As we're doing our experimentations, we're going to teach you about them.
You can see there's a lot of prefab presenters in here too, if you want to work with what they've got. So I'm going to pick this guy right here because he looks like he knows things. And I'm not going to give him the voice of Jenny. I'm going to give him a man's voice because clearly that is a man.
Well, he maybe identifies as a Jenny. You don't know.
Nope. His name's Brandon.
It could be a gay eye robot. You don't know.
And I have put some script in here for him. And he's basically going to become our promoter here. This 11-second video should create even faster than the 30.
1 credit. That took 1 credit, Joel.
1 credit.
I think that was because you didn't upload your own voice, and so it made it. So
no, it's the length. Credits? It's the length. It's 1 credit for every 10 seconds, I think.
Okay.
So because it costs
1 credit for every 3 inches.
It cost your video was 33 seconds and it cost me 3 credits. So
okay, and this was 11 seconds. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm guessing it has something to do with that. It's a really simple, straightforward tool. It's easy to use. As this rendering, Trav, what do you think some of the applications are for people in business to use this?
Well, I think, there's a really big push around the digital twin and educating your staff with your knowledge, right? So there's a really great protocol out there called Twin Protocol, where you can actually program your knowledge. And then when you hire someone new, you have a digital avatar talking with them that can answer the questions. I think that's a pretty big use case for this. Also, this is just kind of fun. These are basically, as it says, live portraits. They're basically being able to, there's an app that I like called Reface, where I basically been able to take a photo and then it adds the mouths and it will sing funny songs, right? That's an app I've used on iOS. So I think this can be entertaining. This can be educational, and you can utilize these to explain, to be an explainer for you as well.
What's interesting here is, what I see happening here with this photo is you can take a picture, a still of, a relative that is, maybe your grandfather you never knew, and you've got a picture of him, and you could put him in here and you can animate them. And that's
they're alive. And then we're going to see that these videos will turn more 3-dimensional, so you can see around them. And it's just, the possibilities are just, quite frankly, endless on this.
Let's listen to this guy talk about us.
Have you listened to the Bad AI Show? Joel and Travis talk about the future of artificial intelligence. You should listen. It will make you more attractive.
He's right, He's right.
It will make you more attractive, better in bed, and more educated. So it's all good.
Yes, but you might also cough up a hairball from time to time. So that
sounds awkward.
Happens. This has been really popular on Product Hunt, according to them. Number 1, the product of the week that they had it. And we don't have any kind of affiliate link or anything for you on this. If you want to go check it out, d-id.com is the website, and make some videos. And if you want to be creative and talk about the Bad AI Show, and then tag us on Twitter at Joel Comm, at TW, or at Bad Crypto Podcast. Tag us with it, and then we will reshare what you post out there, because we want to.
Maybe what we'll do is here. I'm gonna sit right here like this, and I'm gonna just be stoic. And Joel can do the same thing here, just for a second. Take a screenshot of that, and then put us in a DID video and see if it's entertaining or not. Because you can do that, because you got to have a good image of which to work from, right, to make it say to do stuff. So maybe that helped. I don't know.
We got some great 5-star reviews coming in for the Gold Bad AI Show NFT. And if you will go to iTunes and write us a 5-star review, screen capture it, your review, and then email it to us at our general purpose mailbox, which is badcryptopodcast@gmail.com, along with your Ethereum wallet address. And we are gathering up those addresses of people who are supporting the show right now. As of this recording, we're number 150 in technology on iTunes. And I'm not sure where we'll be when this actually broadcasts, but there you go. Anything else, Trev?
That's if you think about it, that's actually pretty incredible. 150 overall for technology. And then when you figure all the AI shows, we're probably in the top 10 of AI shows. I would guess. I don't know how many AI shows there are, but if we're number 150 with technology, that could also be just the early Apple love that they give new podcasts that are coming out roaring. So, and also most podcasts don't make it past episode 7. So by the time you heard this one, this is probably past episode 7. We're already trending higher. And speaking of high, I was super high last night. So I was exploring on all the AI stuff last night. I was like, hey.
Well, we appreciate the Apple love, and we appreciate your love. We love you guys back. We're going to keep creating content for you. Nobody is sponsoring the show or paying us to do this. We do this because we love this technology. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Until then, stay bad.
But not as much as you see, always and forever.